Who is Condorman?
Condorman?
Condorman.
Well, Condorman is what we call a comic hero in a comic book.
A comic book?
Yeah, you know, like Donald Duck, Popeye, Superman.
He's not a real person?
Who, Condorman?
Yes, Condorman.
No, Russ. Comic book characters aren't real people. Not as a rule, anyway. I mean, Donald Duck, for example. He's not a real duck. Just a drawing.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know how interesting it is. I mean, every kid knows that. I've known it all my life. Haven't you ever read a comic book?
Harry, Condorman is a real person.
Well, if you say so, Russ. I always thought it's a cartoon. Is that all you wanted to talk to me about?
Listen, Harry, we have a Russian agent who wants to defect. Now, this Russian insists that we use one particular agent of ours to facilitate the defection. Apparently, they have some kind of rapport. Now, we have been given the code name of the agent wanted, but we've never heard of it. Now, it's vital that we find this man and use him to handle this operation. I want you to go through every file we've got and find out who has been using the code name Condorman. What's the matter?
I think I know who's been using that name.
Who can save Princess Juliet, held captive by the evil Count Lorca? Who can save the city? Who? Who? This is a job for Condorman! If Condorman can't do something in real life, then I won't have him do it in one of my comic books. Kids all over the world read my stuff. They trust me. They know if I fake it.
It's not a dangerous operation, buddy. It's just a simple defection. You know yourself that you won't even put anything in the comics unless it's been tested and proven. Well, now, here's your chance. Out of the inkwell and into real life. It's the chance of a lifetime.
Is something wrong?
It's just that you're so beautiful. For a spy.
Spy?
Spy.
Krokov has suspected your defection for some time.
No, absolutely not. I want her alive. No, the man is expendable.
You said you'd do this in my way with my designs.
But this is going to cost us a fortune.
You step aside or you will die.
Condorman?
You know that guy?
He's from Eastern Romania.
How very romantic, comrade.
I think we're in serious trouble.
We don't know where we are. It stands to reason Krokov doesn't know either.
You sent a top agent.
Do you realize that we are talking about the most important defection in this decade?
He's an amateur, do you hear? He is a writer of comic books.
How did you get to be Laser Lady?
Come on, Woody. You're so wrapped up in your characters that you're losing touch with reality.
Woody is Condorman. I am Laser Lady. Who are you? Krokov thought you were a top American agent. But now we know you're nothing but a foolish dreamer who draws comic books.
Natalia?
Krakov's got her at the Russian villa in Monte Carlo.
We gotta get her out of there. Condorman has it all figured out. Thought I'd never get to use you, baby. Yes, Condorman. Vulture of the Western world.
Back in 1923, brothers Walt and Roy Disney created Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. By 1928, their iconic character Mickey Mouse made his debut. From there, Disney pushed the animation boundaries, beginning with the first feature-length animated film. As everyone knows, the name Disney became a powerhouse for successful family entertainment through the decades, releasing countless classic films to audiences. Meanwhile, in the North American sky, there was a pronounced decrease in the number of California condors. Soaring effortlessly in the air, these hardy members of the vulture family can reach speeds of more than 55 miles per hour and altitudes of 15,000 feet. They can cover hundreds of miles a day in their quest for food. Like all vultures, they feed off the remains of large dead animals, which their big sharp beaks can easily tear the flesh of. But they can also enjoy tearing into smaller mammals, such as rabbits, from time to time. For thousands of years, the condor dominated the skies of much of the continent. But by the 1940s, their range had been reduced to a narrow patch in California. By the 1960s, there were only about 60 condors left. And in 1967, they were recognized as an endangered species. Around this same time, the Disney company was having its own issues. It wasn't exactly in the best of shape cinematically. By the 1970s, their amusement parks seemed to get more attention and provide more entertainment than any of its films. Both Disney brothers had died. Mickey Mouse was on his way to being known less as a character and more a corporate logo. And while the studio had a few hits at the box office during the decade, the majority of its films were not as successful as its earlier output, and their quality really started to go south. What to do, what to do. So the Disney company decided to try something radical. Try to get a bit more adult, and they chose to delve into the world of PG-rated entertainment. Now this was back when a PG-rated film could still have some edge to it, do some damage, and contain stuff that could possibly scar little kids for the rest of their lives. It was uncharted ground for the studio. The mouse and the condor would collide. Condorman would be one of the earliest batch of PG-rated films Disney would release, before they eventually created Touchstone Pictures in 1984, which allowed them to go so far as to release even R-rated movies, without soiling their family-friendly image.
You inhuman slime!
That probably had Uncle Walt spinning in his block of ice.
The best-kept secrets of Woodrow Wilkins can be found by any small child for the price of a tiny coin.